Welcome, teachers from Seeliger and anyone else interested in learning how to do our Google Cloud print. All the teachers at Seeliger and students, we realize you guys have the Chromebooks. We're pretty excited about that. And we want to show you how to set up your printers so the students can access the printers that you choose when they have something that needs to be printed off, and be able to share those documents out with you if that's the way you need something delivered to you through a paper medium instead of a digital format. Of course, remembering our goal here in the one-to-one, one of the goals is to certainly reduce paper and wasted stuff, printing and whatnot, that expenses occur that in the district, and we can save a few bucks there. So having said that, what I'd like you to do is you first of all need to understand this is called Google Cloud Print, and so you will have to be logged into your Google account. And so we want you to log into your carson.k12.nv.us account. And so if you want to go to drive.google.com, or you can go to google.com and just go hit sign in the top right hand box. All right, once you've logged in, and you want to do this on your teacher computer, you want to do it on your desktop or a laptop that actually has a printer connected to it in your building or in your classroom. You don't want to do this on your Chromebook right now, because the Chromebook doesn't see any printers that are on our district network. So once you're logged on your desktop or a laptop that has printers that you can print to, you certainly can do this from home as well. You'll see that here in a minute on mine. So go to the drop down arrow on the account. Actually, correction, we want to go up top. So up top to the three bars, and then you want to go to settings. Okay, underneath settings we have the general settings here, and just FYI, if you see the building ones, these are like little buildings. That's supposed to represent the administration has set those up, and so these settings are controlled by the tech department and by our suggestion as to what should be turned on and off. So just know you can't change things that have the building there. If you have a desire for those to be changed, or you need to open them up, then let us know, and we'll look into that and decide if we need to open that up or not. So drop down to advanced settings, and you're going to scroll about 2/3 of the way down until you see Google Cloud Print, and you want to go ahead and manage that. Now my screen is going to look a little bit different than yours. Yours should say add printers right here, and so you want to go ahead and click on add printers, and then you have a box that's going to open up that's going to be over on this side that has a list of all the printers that you send documents to currently. Go ahead and check the little boxes on this screen. Mine obviously doesn't show it to you because it knows I've already done it, and I've set mine up to where it automatically picks up any printer I put on my laptop. So check the boxes you want for the printers that you want the students to print to. Some teachers have one special printer in their room, or it's a printer down the hall, whatever the case may be. But go ahead and select the printers you want and then add them to your account. Once that screen is done, you'll have a screen that looks like mine here that has a list of all your devices. And as you can see here, I travel around quite a bit, and I have multiple printers throughout the district depending on where I am and what I need, if I need to print something out. So let's pretend that this LTC printer, this one is actually at Carson Middle School. This is in Mr. Whistler's room, and this is a printer that he's shared with me. Teacher workroom at CMS, PDC workroom. So let's go ahead and just pick one of them. We'll pick the manage one here. So I click on manage, and it's going to look very similar to your Google Docs, or your Google Drive, I should say. You know, you have your different documents, and then your share and your delete and show stuff. So you want to go up top to the share box. So click on share. Now recently Google has changed this. So in the past we had to actually type the emails for all the people in the district you wanted to share it to, or you had to create a group through Google Groups and then add that group there. The easiest and simplest way is not to do that anymore. We want to go up here to private. We want to change this printer from private to public. And the great thing right here is all we do is we click on anyone with the link has access to the printer. So I simply click that, and if they already have access to it because I've shared it with them privately, then they obviously keep those rights, and then I go ahead and hit save. Now what happens is it's going to create a URL code up here, and you can change how how much people have access. This is 15 pages per day per person, so you can limit that. You can modify that. But the biggest thing is you got to get this URL out to people. And so I just simply click on that, highlight it, and then I copy it. Now, when you think about how you want to get that address out to people, and so what we've been using is Edmodo. And so yesterday, Mr. Whistler went and set this up, and he copied that link like I just did there, and then he simply went to Edmodo. Now, I know some of you haven't used Edmodo yet, but you'll get there, and this is one reason why you want to do it, if you want to share printing rights. So we simply go to Edmodo, and if I was a teacher in the classroom right now, I would simply create a new note. Let's see, go back home here, get a refresh. Okay, it doesn't like me right now. Okay, so is what you'll want to do, and I apologize, mine's not working right here. You go ahead and create note, type a message, and you can see the message that Mr. Whistler sent to his students yesterday. His note was titled Whistler Print Teacher Workroom, and then he, okay, that's the one he sent to the students. And then he simply attached as a link that URL address that we just picked up, and he saved it to that post. And then it goes out to the students in his classrooms that he's given that post to as this URL address. So we simply click on it. And remember, I've already done this and hooked up this printer, so it might be a little goofy here telling me. Okay, so there it is. The students will see the same thing. All they simply do is add printer, and that's it. They're done. That printer is one of the ones they can choose from whenever they're online and that printer is turned on. Then the question is, how do you do it from there? Pretty simple. Control P for those Chromebooks and most of the laptops in the district we have. And then over here, we just want to change the printer. So that printer is actually going to be listed over here now. And you can see that printer you shared with the students will be under Google Cloud Print. It'll be listed here. And so you can see this is the printer that Mr. Whistler, that if I would have clicked that button, I did it yesterday, it lists it there. CMS Teacher Workroom, I can go to Mr. Paulson's room, IS's rooms, wherever I want to go. But the students, if that's the one you share with them, they simply click on that printer and they can print the document. And if I print this right now, we'll have a little bit of fun. Now Mr. Whistler is getting a piece of paper in his classroom that said Google Cloud Print. So there it is, kind of in a nutshell, how to set up your Google Cloud Print. Any questions, you get stuck on it, certainly give me a shout at my email, rmaw, that's M-A-W, at carson.k12.nv.us. And there's your quick little video. And there's my email address up top there if you need to get a hold of me and have me come help you out. Okay, good luck. Have fun.